Mala, but you can call me Honey if you want to. So, for today's video, we're going to talk about punctuations that are commonly used in English grammar. We are going to know more about its proper usage and as well as its differences. Let's get started! Before we proceed to our main topic, let us first answer these questions. Question number 1. Why is it important to know the proper usage of a punctuation? In my opinion, as far as we all know, punctuations plays a vital role in English grammar and as well as with other languages. It helps us understand everything that is stated in a book, magazine, billboard, or even on text messages in an easier way. We can also lessen the possibility of misunderstandings. Question number 2. What is punctuation? According to Oxford Dictionary, punctuations are the marks such as period, comma, and parenthesis used in writing to separate sentences and their elements and to clarify meaning. In English grammar, there are 14 punctuation marks that are commonly used. They are the period, question mark, exclamation point, comma, semicolon, colon, dash, hyphen, parenthesis, brackets, braces, apostrophe, quotation marks, and ellipses. All of these punctuations has different functions and usage. Some of these punctuations are used for as sentence endings and pause indicators. Some are used for separating and conjoining words and as well as for grouping elements. But for now, in this video, we are going to focus on the punctuations used for as sentence endings and pause indicators. Okay, let us first talk about those punctuations that are appropriate for use as sentence endings. We have the period, question mark, and exclamation point. Period is placed at the end of declarative sentences and as well as after many abbreviations. For example, Jack and Jill went up the hill. The period is placed at the end of the sentence with a complete thought in a declarative manner. Another example is for the use of abbreviations. Dr. Cruz is in the operating room. DR period is the abbreviation for the word doctor. Another example for abbreviations are ATTY period. That stands for attorney. Another one is MR period. Stands for Mr. and a lot more. The second punctuation mark is the question mark. This is used to indicate direct questions. For instance, you want to ask for someone's name. You'll probably say, "What is your name?" Well, that is the common question for this kind of situations. You can also ask this way, "May I know your name?" Any other type of question ends with a question mark. The reason why I sometimes hesitate in the replies for those people who barely make use of punctuations or most likely misuse it is that I don't know how to respond. Take a look at this. Let's just say someone texted you saying, "Do you love me?" Well, in that case, that is supposed to be a question with a question mark at the end. But with that period at the end, it seems that that person doesn't need your answer anymore because maybe he's declaring or she is declaring something that you are not sure of. So much for that. Well, let us proceed. The third punctuation mark, which is the exclamation point. Exclamation point is used to express a sudden outcry or add emphasis on what you are saying. To give us an idea, let us take a look at this within a dialogue. "Fire! Help! Please!" A woman screamed out of fear. And that's the use of exclamation points. They are used to express, most commonly, to express extreme feelings and emotions. So again, those are the punctuation marks used as sentence endings. We have the period, question mark, and the exclamation point. So now let us proceed to the punctuation marks used to indicate pauses. For punctuation marks that are used to indicate pauses, we have the comma, semicolon, and the colon. Let us talk first about comma. Comma is used to show separation of ideas and elements within a structured sentence. In addition, it is also used in numbers, dates, and letter writing after the salutation and closing. For example, sincerely yours, Hannah, as a closing in writing a letter. Another example, we have her favorite colors are blue, comma, white, comma, gray, comma, and black, period. In this sentence, comma is used in separating lists or elements within the sentence, which is obviously the blue, white, gray, and black. Another pause indicator is the semicolon. Semicolon is used to connect independent clauses. For example, I was hurt, semicolon. I knew he only said it for me to stop asking. Period. Semicolon shows a closer relationship between the clauses than a period would show. And finally, for the pause indicators, we have the colon. Colon has three main uses. The first use of colon is after a word introducing a quotation, an explanation, an example, or a series. For instance, 1 John chapter 4 verse 8 states, colon, God is love. In this sentence, the quotation is God is love, taken from the Bible. The second use of colon is between independent clauses, when the second explains the first, similar with the semicolon. I didn't get enough sleep, colon. The neighborhood was too loud. The third use of colon is for emphasis. For example, there was one person she wanted to be with for a lifetime, colon, her father. In this sentence, the emphasis is on the father, which is being described on the first clause, which says that she wanted to be with. The colon is also used for time, ratio, business correspondence, and references. So again, for the pause indicators, punctuation marks, we have the comma, semicolon, and the colon. Those are 6 of the 14 most commonly used punctuation marks in English grammar. So, that's all for now. I hope you've learned something from this video. Until next time, thank you and God bless us all. Bye-bye! Don't stress your mind, we coming home tonight.